afternoon. This is Sherry from Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing, LLC. How are you doing? It's Thursday. It's Thor Day. It's Thor's Day. The guy with the hammer. I wonder what's going on with the hammer. Well, we're going to do a collective reading, and it's for entertainment purposes only. The name of this reading is 7 Golden Dragonflies Appeared. The ancestors are here. Okay, so the dragonflies are sacred animals. They're totem animals, and they represent abundance. They represent transformation. They went from being an aquatic nymph in the water, transformed into a winged adult, and they traverse between the air and the water. So do we, and so do the ancestors. The ancestors talking to us from the higher realms have transformed into who they truly were, into who they truly are. But they walk the earth just like us, okay? And we carry their karma. So when we clear our karma, because they are us, okay, we carry their DNA. When we clear our karma, we clear their karma, okay? So they're here to assist us to clear our karma and help us. They protect us. They give us insights. They give us sacred wisdom, abundance, and prosperity. That's the promise when you see a golden dragonfly. Now, dragonflies are all colors, but for me, I saw 7 at one time. And then when I did the thumbnail, I knew I had a picture of ancestors somewhere, so I went and got them. And then I didn't realize until I watched it on TikTok that there are 7 ancestors, and the title is 7 Golden Dragonflies. I didn't know that there were 7 ancestors in the picture. So that was a synchronicity to me, and me creating that picture some time ago, and I just knew I had one. I went and got it, and I was so excited. I didn't even count the ancestors, but there's 7 ancestors, 7 dragonflies. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to get the essence of the story that the angels want to tell by using past life oracle cards. We're going to be using the past life oracle cards. So let's welcome in the archangels of the 4 corners: Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. Again, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. We request your presence to oversee and protect this reading from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. We send them infinite, unconditional love throughout all time and space and beyond. Thank you for that. Okay, so there's a lot of energy already, you guys. Thank you to the Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras. Thank you to the Archangels of the 7 Rays. I'm going to introduce you guys to some new folks. Thank you to the Chohans of the 7 Rays and the Chohans of the Chakras. These higher beings are ascended masters who have walked the path that we walked and are now assisting the archangels to help us to embody the qualities, the energies of peace, wisdom, love, power, truth, abundance, and justice. Now, look, the ancestors are here, and they're giving us sacred wisdom, which is all of those things, abundance and prosperity. So we have a myriad of higher beings that are helping us on our pathway to release and surrender, first and foremost, fear, okay? And any energies from our past that do not serve our highest good, they're helping us to integrate energies that are, okay? So we're going to be talking, I'm going to introduce those to you guys, those folks to you guys next week. I have to learn some more about them, but a Chohan, an ascended master that has been assigned as a Chohan to a specific color or a specific chakra is, like I said, the ascended master, but that Chohan, the name Chohan means Lord or Chief. And they're here helping us as well, okay? And the chakras actually have Sanskrit names. And when I introduce you guys to those higher beings, I'll let you know what the Sanskrit names are for each one of the chakras and what the Sanskrit name means. Okay, but right now we're going to request the essence of the story that the ancestors which wish to tell us with the archangels of the twin flames. Okay, if there are any higher beings that wish to step in and participate in this reading, please do so. I open my heart, mind, and soul to you, and to all others I send you infinite unconditional love. Please see Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Raphael and Archangel Uriel. Okay, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, if you would, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst, can you please give us the essence of the story that you wish to help the ancestors tell this day? At the high heart chakra, we have high priest or priestess. High priest or priestess. Okay. And under that, we have Caduceus, health. So this high priest or priestess has the gift of energy healing. Okay. They have the gift of energy healing. You see the sacred energy? This is the sacred energy of healing. It's the Caduceus. Okay. And this high priest or priestess is one of the ancestors. Okay, she was probably a medicine woman, or she was a Reiki master. Okay, and did you know they have unicorn Reiki and dragon Reiki? So this person is endowed with the energy to heal. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Look, at the Earth Star Chakra, we have angels, Earth angels, okay? Earth angels, okay? So angels came down in angels, Earth angels. We're Earth angels, okay? Look. The Celtic cross. Someone may be, one of the ancestors may be from the Celtic lineage, okay? From the Celtic lineage. What's the word, Spirit? There's a word that's sitting right there, and I can't remember I can't see it, I can't say it, but it's right there. Okay, so maybe it's not time, but we're all earth angels. Okay, now look, wars and battles. Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst. Wars and battles. So I'm sure, now look, this is a Confederate flag. Okay, so there are ancestors, okay, in this room, okay, and probably in your space, that were part of the Civil War. There was a civil war that affected that affected all of the ethnicities. I'll say it like that. Now look, Father, it may be a person from my ancestry that was involved with Confederate battles, and maybe a great-grandfather, grandfather, but there's wars and battles. There's not just wars and battles on the earth plane. This is in the heavens. There are There are wars going on. There are battles going on in the heavens, okay? And right now. So we're going to just leave that there. We're going to probably explain a little more as we go along. Thank you. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you for being here. And I remember you holding my hand like that. So you guys think back to your dads, okay? Tell them thank you. They fought wars and battles for you, okay? This high priest or priestess and your ancestral lineage was a medicine woman, okay? Thank you, Spirit. I see it. Thank you. And the angels, earth angels, okay? This is probably from the Celtic lineage, okay? Now remember, we incarnated with all different kinds of as places, and people in different places, okay? I was told that I was in the Celtic lineage, okay? Now angels are here. Can you see it? Yeah, angels are here. Incarnated was the word. We are earth angels. We are here to bring light to the world, okay? We're here to bring light to the world without anger, without resentment, without jealousy, okay? We incarnated here as earth angels. So we have angels, high priest or priestess, wars and battles. And we already know that at any given time throughout the history of the world, there's always been a war or a battle. And it was because of greed, it was because of injustice, and it was because people were rising up, okay? So let's see. Thank you to the Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst. If you would, please give us the clarity to angels, high priest or priestess, and wars and battles. Look. Oh my gosh. The lady with the rose that's holding space, she's going in, see the book? She's going in to learn deeper things. She's finding balance. See the number 2 is finding balance. And the number 9, something is coming to an end. 9 and 2 is 11. But she is clarifying high priestess. This is the divine feminine. She is clarifying high priestess. Look under her, the 2 swans, okay? Thank you, ancestors. The 2 swans are coming together in true love. They're in the water. They're being clarified right now. They're being cleansed, okay? Cleansed so that they can align to each other by releasing and surrendering any and all energy that is not for their highest good. Thank you, Archangel. And you know what's so interesting? This is at the high heart. Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Charity are the angels for the twin flames. Their color is pink. There is love, compassion, honesty, and truth. Okay? Now, look, angels, new beginning. Oh, wow. Wow, look, angels are being clarified by new beginning. Angels are here to help us to move forward on our pathway. Under new beginning, the childlike wonder, new beginning is loyalty. Look, y'all see Exy? Okay, he's got his ball, he's ready to play. He is ready to be loyal. He went and did the work by going to get his ball, going to get his leash. He has done the work. And look, 18. New beginning, abundance, prosperity, breakthrough. Okay, and what is the total? 9. Totals to 9. Something's coming to an end. Okay, 1 and 3. New beginning, find childlike wonder. 3 is creativity, self-expression, and joy. Okay, find that childlike wonder. 1 and 3 is 4. Stable foundation is coming. The angels are here. The angels are here. You are an earth angel. Okay, you're here with a mission to bring love, joy, peace, and abundance by helping other people find their light. Okay, now if they don't ask for it, don't give it to them. Okay, but just our presence with increased light, our field. Okay, you can walk into a store, and if you're in a good place, you're in a joyful place, You are loving, compassionate, kind, and tender. Walking through that store is going to help somebody else it's going to soften up something for somebody else. Okay? Look, oh my God. Spirit. Oh my God, Spirit, look. Okay, this is the gentleman. He's holding the red rose. He's holding space in his heart for this lady. He's looking at her too. Look, she's in a state of receiving. Okay, thank you, Spirit. She's in a state of receiving because she is in joy. She knows her new beginning is coming. Okay, he is clarifying wars and battles. What that means is that the divine masculine is clearing his space. The divine feminine clears her space in the ethers with her divine guide, spirit guides, guardian angels. She is connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay, she balances herself up by being connected to the archangels, to the ancestors, to the higher beings. The masculine, okay, ascends through wars and battles in the matrix, on the earthly plane, okay, in the 3D, okay, and that's him. He's been through wars and battles, and look who he's been through wars and battle with. A fox in the hen house, somebody that has been working his nerves, we'll just say it like that, but they were strategic by holding him back, okay. Now, this is the fox. The fox is very, very cunning, okay, with the words, thoughts, words, and deeds, okay, to get those chickens, to get those eggs. That fox has to avoid the farmer. That fox has to avoid anyone that's going to stop them from getting what they want out of that hen house, okay. So we're looking, now look at this, okay. This one is loyalty between two folks that are coming together. They're walking, they're going through the maze, okay, and they're going to take a risk, okay, they're going to take a risk. Now, look who's looking at them, okay. Someone was deliberately trying to stop the masculine from aligning to and reuniting with the divine feminine, okay. Okay. Wow, Spirit. Okay, so this is beautiful. I'm going to leave these ones out. Just in case. Okay. Wow. Walking the path, going through the maze. Now look, see the lady here? This lady here? Okay, the high priest or priestess, she's sitting in that gazebo. Okay, she's walked the maze. She is sitting and listening to her divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, while she waits for the masculine to show up. You see him? There is a female between her and him. Okay, now, and there was also a female before the other one. Okay, so what is happening is she's in a state of receiving. Same thing here, state of receiving. We don't chase anything. You don't have to chase what's already yours, okay? Focus on yourself. Do what you need to do for yourself, okay? Walking the path. Walking that, the Sephriah. Walking the tree of life. Walking that life path. But see the rainbow? That's the archangels of the 7 rays. It's right here. They're helping us to follow the compass to our true north, to help us make the right decision to go towards the light. This is a corporation, organization, traditional structure. Okay, this might even be a marriage. Okay, but look, the 2 storks that are coming together, that are building a nest in the light of the all that is and the all that ever was, are getting extreme luck, extreme care from the all that is and the all that ever was, because they walked their path. Wow, Spirit, thank you. Now, what's happening here is a cleansing. This is a cleansing. And he's looking at his, he's the divine masculine looking at his divine feminine. Thank you, ancestors. He's holding space in his heart for her. She's holding a red rose. She's holding space in her heart for him. But he doesn't have the book, but she does. Esoteric knowledge, going deeper, connecting to her divine God, spirit guides, guardian angels, and accepting the sacred wisdom, abundance, and prosperity from her ancestors. And she is a high priest or priestess. Okay? Wow, spirit. This is a beautiful reading already. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you to the 7 dragonflies, golden dragonflies. Now, golden dragonflies, because of their color, they're very rare. And I tried to figure out, where is the water around here? There's a pool, but I don't know if dragonfly nymphs would be in a pool. Those kids have been in that pool, okay? But I don't know where any other water would be. I'm not gonna question it. I'm saying thank you, spirit. Thank you to the all that is and the all that ever was. Thank you to the Most High for showing me those dragonflies yesterday. I went outside with Exie. Go outside. You never know what you might see if you go out there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to read up on the angels just to make sure. Atlantis, Asia, angels. You drew this card as a sign from your guardian angels who have been with you throughout your soul's history. In between each lifetime, your angels work with you to review the lessons you've learned. They also help you prepare and plan for your next lifetime. You may have functioned as an angel during your time in heaven. You help guide and heal your loved ones, just like your angels do for you. As a result, you hold a deep love for guardian angels. Your guardian angels know all of the details of your every lifetime, and they can help you gently recall significant memories that will allow you to heal in your present life. Call upon your angels as you're falling asleep to reveal relevant memories while you're sleeping. When you wake up, you may not recall all of the details of your dream. However, once you're prepared to consciously remember your past, thank you, Mr. Rohit, I see you over there. Consciously remember your past, the material will be given to you. You'll only remember what you're emotionally able to handle. In addition, Archangels Michael, the angel of courage, strength, and protection, Raphael, the angel of physical and emotional well-being, and Raziel, the angel of God's secrets and mysteries, will help anyone who calls upon them. Like all archangels, they're unlimited and non-denominational. They can be with everyone simultaneously, offering their unconditional loving power. Wow, that is so beautiful. Thank you. Oh my goodness. New beginning. Angels are bringing helping us to get to our new beginning. And Raziel, Archangel Raziel, has been with me he's been with me my whole life, but I became aware of him about 4 years ago. He's the one that helps me to create the thumbnails. I didn't know this was in this book. Helped me to create the thumbnails for the stories that I tell you guys. Isn't that something? Synchronicities are beautiful. I love them. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're going to do High Priestess. High Priest or Priestess? Okay. You probably already know that you were a high priest or high priestess during one or more prior lifetimes. Most people who have held these roles have a conscious sense of it. You've also retained your heightened spiritual knowledge, which this card is urging you to put into greater practice. It's time for you to reignite your spiritual power and use it in service of your divine mission of healing, teaching, and helping the world. Wow. This card urges you to release any insecurities you may have about your spiritual abilities or any fears about others knowing your beliefs. And we just talked about the divine feminine, and we talked about me introducing you guys to the Chohans, the lords and chiefs of the chakras and the 7 rays. So Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that for me. I appreciate that. So we have the divine masculine is involved with wars and battles. Another thing I just saw about this Confederate flag, there's duality, there's polarity. Okay, because we know why that Confederate flag was there. Okay, it was the war about slavery, because slavery was ending. So because slavery was ending, there was one part of the country that didn't want slavery to end, so they banded together against the northern part of the country that wanted to end slavery, and it was all about money. Well, it was about money for them, and it was about freedom, respect, and dignity for the ones that were involved in slavery. So we're looking at wars and battles for and polarity, duality for the divine masculine right now. Okay, wars and battles. This card indicates that you suffered or were killed in a war in a previous lifetime. Your unconscious will tell you whether you were a soldier, an officer, or a civilian who was a casualty during battle. That lifetime could have turned you into a pacifist, or it could have made you conflict phobic, and you cannot stand any measure of violence or even loud voices. Conflict phobia presents relationships from deepening as part of the authenticity stems from sharing your true feelings with each other. Conversely, that lifetime may have filled your heart with anger and the desire for revenge. In such a case, you will have difficulty controlling your temper. This may even lead to addictions in your attempts to bring about peace. If you have that natural warrior spirit, it is important to channel it in peaceful and constructive ways. For instance, being an activist for positive social change, or a legal advocate who champions underdogs. Interesting. That is an interesting statement. Okay. Wow. Y'all don't know how close that is. Okay, so the masculines in a past life, okay, we all have been masculine and feminine in past lives, okay? They happen all at the same time. All right, so, but right now, right here, right now, this masculine, okay, is embroiled in duality and polarity. And it may have something to do with race. It may not. It may have, thank you, Spirit. It may have something to do with the people around him that he is maybe in a codependent relationship with, or does not, wants to keep peace instead of stepping up and standing up for using his voice. May be in a situation where he's going to have to stand in his power. And that's pretty much what every single person has to do when they go on their journey, is to release fear, stand in your power. Okay, that I was told that, find your voice. Okay, so thank you, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. And I say their names so that you guys can get to know them. Thank you, Divine Guides, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I hear you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit Guides of the decks. You guys are beautiful. All of the universal beings in the highest white light that are the law of one in this room, I am grateful to you. You come through every single time. Thank you so much. Okay, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, if you would, can you please tell us what is the lesson at the root chakra that the ancestors want to share the story with? Uh-oh, they're upside down. Hold on, y'all. Let me flip them. I don't flip my cards. The angels do. Spirit does. Okay, at the root chakra as a lesson is a high priestess. Interesting. Okay, the experience at the sacral chakra is the truth. There was a conversation, revelation. Okay, on the left side there was four wands. Somebody was married, or they were in a somebody was married, or they were in a collaboration. They were together. There was somebody that was in an agreement together, and it may have been for convenience, is what I'm hearing. It may have been, okay, It may have been for convenience. There was a marriage. Okay. High Priestess. A truth came out because of a conversation with a young person, or there was a new idea, a new revelation, a new epiphany. Something was realized. Something that was not known was realized because of a truth that was spoken. On the right side, look, the truth, okay? There was a truth that was spoken, okay? Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, can you please tell us what is the challenge at the solar plexus? What is the action? What action was taken? Somebody wanted it. Okay. Look, there was fighting. We got the wars and battles over here. We got wars and battles over here. Now, let me do this. On the left side is justice. Justice is being brought. Remember we just saw the ace of, okay, this one's upside down. We just saw the ace of swords. The truth came out and it caused a battle. This truth is going to bring justice. Now remember, this is the lesson at the root chakra, okay? This is either information that was hidden. This is information that was hidden, okay? Esoteric knowledge or knowledge of something that was in the dark and it was hidden. Now remember, the message I kept getting for a very long time was that someone was pretending to be something they were not. So if this person was pretending to be a high priestess, pretending to have spiritual gifts, it came out, it was justice, there's fighting now, and someone is no longer hanging upside down. They're not hanging upside down, just looking things from another position, from a new perspective. They are now taking action. Okay, so we're gonna put it up right. Somebody's taking action. Okay, no, put it back. Somebody's taking action. Okay, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Can you please tell us what is the decision being made at the heart chakra? Thank you. The angels are here. Somebody's got a bright new idea. They got a bright new idea with passion. There's passion here. Okay. On the left side has to do with money. There's that thing again. Remember, somebody doing something, somebody pretending to be something that they're not. Let's see what's on this side. Look, they're blind to the truth. They're causing a distraction. They're causing stagnation. Okay? They're resisting what is. Whoever this person is resisting what is. Okay? Somebody's got a bright new idea. We might have to clarify these. I think I have an idea of who it is and why this bright new idea is coming out. Let's see. Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, can you please tell us what is being spoken about at the throat chakra, please? Thank you. Somebody's walking away. Okay, on the left side of that, somebody's leaving, moving on to calmer waters. Okay, are these secrets, these swords in this boat with her, are these secrets to that moon? Okay, did the moonlight expose what these secrets were? Because we know there was something hidden. We know there was something hidden, but the truth came out. There was justice, now there's fighting. Somebody, is this spirit? What am I feeling right here? Somebody is angry and they're trying to come up with retaliation. What I'm feeling is retaliation on this. Somebody's coming up with a bright new idea. This is also magic. Somebody's coming up with a bright new idea for retaliation. Okay, on the right side of the Two of Wands, look, lying, cheating, and stealing. This is the Seven of Swords. Lying, cheating, and stealing. That's why I felt this right here. It's like somebody is trying to get away with something. Somebody is losing. They've already lost, but they're still, okay, thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. They've already lost. This person over here has already lost, and now they have to move on. They have to move on. They're being forced to move on, okay? But they're trying to retaliate again. Oh, look, the divine feminine. She's protected. Okay? She's protected. Okay? High priest. She is the real high priestess. This one was not. And it came out. The ancestors. Ooh, y'all telling all of the tea. Now, we know that our ancestors were, I know specifically in mine, okay, that my ancestors, indigenous, okay, in this lifetime, my ancestors are indigenous, okay, and I know just from the family history, there were titles. You had to earn that title by being kind, compassionate, taking care of the family, taking care of the community, okay. Those titles weren't given easily, okay. They were earned for real. So I know that there's high priest or high priestess in my lineage from this lifetime. Okay. Wow, Spirit. Oh, wow. Okay. So somebody's lying, cheating, and stealing. This one wants to leave, trying to make plans about something. Okay. They have to leave. Okay. But they're going to take something with them. They're not leaving. They don't want to leave empty-handed. What did you do? Okay, Spirit, don't tell me. I don't want to know. We'll find out through the cards. Well, guess what? Remember the fox in the hen house? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, loyal to the path. The two swans are aligning. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Somebody is being told to leave from the throat chakra, or they're telling somebody else they're going to leave. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary, can you tell us what is the message that is coming down through the third eye for the divine masculine? Thank you. Release and surrender. The swords are coming out. Whatever he was going through, this war and battles, it's over. The war and battles is over. That's what he's being told to either end the wars and battles, or the wars and battles are over. I believe it's the wars and battles are over, because at the crown chakra, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine is the world card. This cycle is over. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you so much. Okay, look. Ancestor. Okay, Queen of Swords. There's an ancestor here that is telling the truth, speaking the truth, so that we know what's going on when it comes to this divine feminine and divine masculine, and they're sitting right together. Okay, her number is 29, so she's ahead of him on her journey. His number is 28. He's right behind her, but she had to ascend first. What's on the right side of this, the world card? The universe. Okay, this is the all that is and the all that ever was. Who makes up the all that is and the all that ever was? Source. Okay, we are all one. Okay, in the heavens, it's all of the heavenly beings. They are all universal beings of the law of one. Okay, but this gentleman that's holding a rose, he's holding a space in his heart for his divine feminine. Okay, he is mastering his inner and outer self. He's mastering his self. He's mastering his masculine side and his feminine side. He's seeing both sides of the coin at the same time. He's balancing himself. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for jumping in there. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary, thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Can you please tell us, what do the ancestors want us to know? What happened at the, thank you, I am grateful to you. Okay, so ancestors, What do you want us? Thank you, Archangel Christia, Archangel Mallory. Ancestors, can you tell? Oh, okay, I got it. Thank you. Okay, what is appearing at the causal chakra? Causal. It's appearing at the causal chakra. Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. They want me to do something new, y'all. Okay, strength. Okay, it's under the divine masculine. It's strength, strong inner being, strong foundation, strong will, strong inner will. Okay, pure intention, connecting to the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay, on the left side, look, he's being tempted with money by somebody that is pretending to be something that they're not, but he is showing strength. Why? Because he is now the magician. He is manifesting what he needs to manifest in his life. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's do this. Lesson. This can go two ways. This person that was pretending to be something that they were not, the cycle is closing on them. Okay? Or this true high priestess, okay, new cycle is beginning for her. Okay, since we have two on the board. All right. Lesson, evolution. One cycle is closing, a new one is opening. Experience, growing. This truth, okay, this truth is the experience. There was something that was known that came out. What happened? It causes somebody to remove the swords from their back. Something is coming to an end. This is next to the world card, okay? This is also 11 swords, okay? Twin flame. All right. Now, challenge. Somebody is fighting. Somebody is resisting this change to this new beginning that the angels are bringing, the ancestors are bringing, the Chohans are bringing, all universal beings of the highest white light that are helping us, okay? Somebody is resisting that, and we saw that. But guess what? What they're going to learn is they have to walk away, okay? And they have to take all of the dark thoughts and energies that they brought with them. They have to pick a path. Right here, pick a path, okay? You're going to pick light or you're going to pick dark. You're going to pick the right path or the wrong path. This person has to pick a path, okay? So here's what we just talked about it. This is somebody's new beginning that is being facilitated by the all that is and the all that ever was. We're being helped by the angels to get that done, okay? Somebody is fighting the magic of pure intention, okay? Who is it? Here's the person in the Nine of Swords sitting there stuck. Can't even get out the window, okay? But you know why they can't get out the window? Because those energies are in their thoughts. They're in their words. They're in their deeds. They are stuck with all of the swords that they threw out to somebody else, okay? Now, here we have the divine feminine, okay, who is the high priestess, okay, with passion and fire. Her energies are fire. Her energies are passion. Her energy is lighting up everywhere she goes, okay? The magic that she's doing, look, the magic that she's doing is coming from the all that is and the all that ever was. It comes from the heavens, okay? It comes from her pure heart, mind, and soul. She is utilizing air, fire, water, earth. Air, fire, water, earth. Okay, hold on. Yeah, air, fire, water, earth. I had it right. Air, fire, water, earth in God's sacred space. Okay, this high priestess, this divine feminine, is the magician, the high priestess. She's using the elements that spirit put here for us to use. Okay, now who else is the high priest? The high priest is her person. The divine masculine, he is a high priest. Okay, he is a high priest. He is coming into his powers. Okay, they both are. Okay, she had to get to hers first. They were both magicians. Look, the divine masculine, who was fighting wars and battles, is making plans to leave. He has to walk away because he is now the magician. Okay, now what's making him make these plans? Because he's in a nightmare of his own making. We saw the fox in the hen house, right? But everything happens as it should. Nothing is as it seems. These two people, the divine masculine, divine feminine, are being aligned. Okay, and that if we take this individually as an individual person, our masculine and feminine energies are being aligned as one. Okay, once that happens and we find balance within by connecting to our divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, okay, we change our reality. Okay, when you make a decision that, oh, I'm not going to think other people are beneath me anymore, I'm not going to judge anybody. Excuse me, angels are here. I'm going to stop judging people just because of what my preferences are. I'm going to recognize the divine flame within every living being, because every living being has the fractal of the flame, okay, of the all that is and the all that ever was. He gave it to everybody, okay? So it's not up to us. We can't judge anybody, okay? Everybody's circumstances are different. Even the divine feminine circumstances were different from her divine masculine, okay? So we can't judge anybody based on that, okay? Now, this one, strength. From fire and passion, following your life path with fire and passion to be creative, to find something new, to expand your horizons, to experience new things instead of going on the roller wheel, the hamster wheel, and doing the same thing over and over again. Step off, look up. Okay, there's angels there talking to you. And guess who else? 7 dragonflies. And 7 ancestors are here. They don't play about you. They walked this path. They went through the pain and the suffering, okay? They went through this pain and the suffering. It is part of your DNA, okay? So when you follow your sacred blueprint with fire and passion and clear your karma, you're clearing their karma. But you're also changing the way you look at things, okay? So if every time you went to a restaurant, every single time you went to a restaurant, you said, do not put mayonnaise on my burger, and they do it every time. You don't like mayonnaise, okay? And every single time you go back to the restaurant, you're screaming and you're yelling and you're hollering and you're going, what? Okay? That was a 5D test. You answered the question with a 3D answer. Wrong. Okay, so let's say you go back again. Okay, you ask for a burger. They put mayonnaise on your burger. You go back to the restaurant, you're mad, and then you sit in the car and you go, I am only going to speak from my heart space with infinite, unconditional love. You go into the restaurant. Not only do they remake your burger, okay, but they give you as compensation a vanilla shake and brand new hot fries because you went through the door and you were nice. 5D test, 5D answer. You see what I mean? We have to release and surrender how we reacted to things from the past, because some of those things from the past may have been something we carried through to this lifetime that causes us to either be passive because we want quiet, because we want to cause a stir, we don't want to cause any uproar, okay? But sometimes it's like, hey, look, you're not causing an uproar, it's how you handle the situation. You didn't go in there with wars and battles. You go in there and go, hey, look, y'all put mayonnaise on here. I really don't like mayonnaise, so I don't want this one. Oh, we're so sorry. We're going to make you a whole new burger. We're not going to put mayonnaise on it. We're going to give you some hot fries. And as compensation, because you had to come back, we're going to give you a large vanilla shake. That was flipping the script. That was reacting a different way. That's what this is about, is to let go of the wars and the battles that you fought in the past. Because when you start doing something a little different, guess what? Your ancestors, they get relief from how the karma that they carry. Now, a lot of times our ancestors died before they were able to clear their karma because of other people's decisions, okay? But because you carry that DNA, when you go into the bathroom, look in the mirror, they're looking right back at you going, hey, baby. Those brown eyes, okay? Those little feet, you got little feet, okay? If you have brown hair, if you have the lines in your hands, okay? Certain movies that you see, certain visions that you see, that's your ancestors showing you something about yourself. They're helping your soul to remember. It's part of your DNA, okay? Just show love, y'all. That's what we're doing. We're showing love to every single being. Just like I said the last time, Spirit's not going to pick which child, the one that acted up versus the one that's always good. It's that one that act up that need the help the most. Okay, the one that's always good might be hiding something. Karma going to come back either way. Okay, karma is the law. Dharma is karma, dharma. Oh, okay, y'all. I can't remember. Okay, I was in high places today, so there's words that just won't come right now. Anyway, thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. So maybe they don't want me saying it to you like that. But the ancestors are here. Your ancestors are always there. Okay? They are you. You are them. Okay? There's certain things that I don't like cheese on a burger. Maybe my ancestors didn't like cheese on their burger. Or maybe my ancestors didn't eat meat. I don't know. Okay? But if I ask them, they'll tell me. Okay? Same thing with you. So we're going to leave this here. That's the reading. Y'all asked me to do it. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Which one? Okay. Look. Reunion. Look. Brand new life being taken care of. Look, the masculine. Wow. He lost a lot. What did he lose? Money. Look. Misfortune. This is what the divine masculine is undergoing right now. Remember, the filter that helps people go on to their journey is the filter of loss. It's a filter of sacrifice. It's a filter of it's not good. I don't know why I can't remember words right now. I don't know what's going on, but I had very, very long meditation and I can't remember some of the words. Okay. Oh, chaos, distress, destruction. Okay, he's lost a lot. Okay, and we can see that. Thank you, Spirit. And we can see that right here. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, so I have two lines of communication going on. I got the angels over here and I got the ancestors over here. So, and then I'm in the middle trying to think on my own. All right, thank you guys. Thank you. Well, we're gonna practice so we can get everybody's lines of communication in, okay? We're gonna practice. All right. So, and it was money. Wow. Isn't that something? Look. Brand new life, living the high life, okay? They wanted me to clarify these, okay? Brand new life, being taken care of, okay? Above your imagination. Brand new life. The angels are here to make it happen. Oh, that's beautiful, Spirit. Wow. Wow. Okay, so this one goes here. And then we have the high priest or high priestess. Right here there's two. So the divine masculine is a high priest. He has to get there. She's ahead of him on her journey. Okay? But look. Oh, it's not reunion, it's sweetheart. She's the sweetheart. Okay. She's the sweetheart that is waiting for. Aw, Spirit just showed me something. Okay, so we have the man, 2810. He's bringing something to an end. Okay, so that he can go towards his battle, his baby doll. It's the wars and battles. Okay, he's lost a lot. But guess what he lost? Guess what he lost? Hold on. He lost his sweetheart. He lost his divine feminine. That's what they just showed me. He lost his divine feminine. And he's looking at her, the way the cards fell. And the divine masculine over here, hold on. He's looking at her. This is double confirmation. This is double confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you. That's what they wanted me to confirm that. Okay, he's knowing, he's feeling the misfortune that he lost a lot, and what he lost was his divine feminine, his sweetheart. Oh, thank you, Spirit. That's so pretty. Thank you. Well, forward moving. Okay, so thank you for asking me to clarify those. I am grateful to you. So here's what we're going to do to all of the energies. Thank you, Spirit. To all of the energies represented on this reflection spread, I send you infinite, unconditional love throughout all time and space and beyond. I thank you to the archangels of the four corners for coming in and overseeing and protecting. Thank you, Spirit, protecting this reading. Thank you to the ancestors for appearing to give us an update on where we are on our journey, and for protecting us, guiding us, directing us, encouraging us. I am so grateful to you, ancestors. Thank you to all universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one. Thank you to the archangel twin flames of our chakras that help us to get this twin flame message update out. You guys, you can't feel this, but maybe you will. I don't know. But the energy is in my chest. It's in my heart. Okay, and it's beautiful. It's right here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Archangels of the seven rays, Chohans of the seven rays, Chohans of the chakras. Divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, and the spirit guides of my decks. I am so very grateful to you, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandalphon, for channeling, helping me to get this information out and to see where the lines of communication were coming from. Thank you, Archangel Metatron, for a clear channel. I am so grateful to you, and protected channel. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. You guys, I didn't know it was going to turn out like this, but this is amazing. I hope you guys can feel the energy like I do. I put the Reiki Universal Life Force energy into my hands before a meditation and felt it and put it in. It goes from my hand, from the ethers to my hands. Well, to my head. It goes to the body, to my hands, to the cards, but it's in my throat chakra too. Okay, so hopefully you guys are getting this energy. It's beautiful. Wow, Spirit, thank you so much. Okay, so let me leave y'all with this. That's the reading. Thank you. I hope you guys got something out of it. This was amazing. I've never done the past life oracle card, the deck before, but this was beautiful. Perfect. Absolutely. They tell me which decks to use, so thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I want y'all to have a happy Thursday and a happy rest of your week. I am so very grateful to you for stopping by my channel, Master. You're the Master Gal. Thank you, baby doll. I love you. And to all the subbies, thank you to all of the new subbies. I am so grateful to you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put a comment in the comment section, or if you don't want everybody to know your business, just send me an email. Okay, I don't know how busy I don't know why that came up, but just send me an email or put a heart in the comment section. Okay, or click, because it helps the channel, helps other ones that are asking questions to get the answers, because the way the spirit works, I'm not talking about no algorithm. The way that spirit works is the energy, the messages go to whoever asked the question that needs an answer. It has nothing to do with the algorithm, okay? Source created the algorithm, not YouTube. Well, they did, okay, but I'm just saying that whoever asked the question needs some help, and they go, I need to find out what to do about this. Spirit will send you the answer in the form of a word, license plate, angel number, shining sentence, something you hear. Thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. A shining sentence. It may even be you overhearing a conversation, okay, where somebody's talking about the same thing you were talking about, and the person they're talking to is giving them the answer. That may happen. That the spirit puts you where you need to be. That's for sure. So, if you want to help out, just click, put a heart. Just put a heart. That's fine. If not, I still love you. I still love you. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Have an awesome, awesome day. Okay. If you have questions, ask yourself. Wait, y'all got ancestors? Ask your ancestors. Okay. Ask your ancestors. If you have a question about something, consult with your divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, or your ancestors. They're right there. They're right there. They're just right over there. All you gotta do is say, hello. They ready to answer the question. The ancestors are here. Go outside. You might see dragonflies. You might be seeing gold ones. Okay. Okay. You might see butterflies. You might see hummingbirds. All of them are totem animals that come to us on the earth plane with messages from the higher planes. Okay. From the higher states of being. Okay. But it's up to us to open our channels to hear that. Okay, now you don't open your channels up to everybody. That's why I asked the Archangel of the Four Corners to come in, okay, to protect the reading, because there are those, we know the universe is balanced. We ain't gonna put no energy on them, but we are gonna protect ourselves. How about that? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna protect ourselves. Okay, so I love y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. All right, you have an awesome, awesome rest of your day. I'm sending you kisses and hugs. X's sitting right here next to me. He's sending y'all kisses and hugs too, okay? He's saying namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. The divine spark. That's the word I was trying to come up with. Your divine spark. The light in me, the divine spark in me honors the divine spark in you. And maybe that's why I couldn't remember, because Spirit wanted me to say it that way. And I love Spirit, okay? And I love you too. I'll see y'all another day. Bye.